Hello and welcome to Real Opinions, and today I'm going to be reviewing another straight-to-DVD horror film. So today's review is of a film called Cannibals and Carpet Fitters, which is actually based on a short that was done a couple of years ago. So the basic setup is that this unfortunate mix of managerial impotency, staff incompetence and customer dissatisfaction has led this small carpet fitting firm to kind of go through a hard time business-wise. They're not getting many clients. The jobs that come through, they go wrong, so they're struggling. And the manager is desperate for any work that will come through. He'll just take anything. So when he gets a call from this old country house situated out in the middle of nowhere, he sends his team out right away. You do this, we need this job to go well. But when they arrive, the carpet fitters themselves find out that it's actually a trap set by the murderous Hannings family, who are these Hills of Eyes-y, deformed cannibal freaks, and they've got to fight to survive. So the thing with this film is it's not actually that bad. Compared to The Basement and Bunnyman Vengeance, which were the last two things I reviewed, it's a fucking masterpiece. It's competently constructed and everything. My main issue with it is actually its premise. Cannibals and Carpet Fitters. I think they thought that title would be appealing in lesbian vampire hunters or Cockneys versus zombies kind of way, where it's so outrageous, what a combination. But what is it? I was really kind of lost as to what the sort of hook for this film is supposed to be. The cannibal part I understand. That's 50% of the title. I completely get why that's meant to be enticing. Cannibals, yeah. But Carpet Fitters, what? The way I could best articulate this is, what makes a carpet fitter different from any other horror film victim? What about this premise stops it just being another cannibal film? There's nothing particularly thrilling or humorous associated with the trade of carpet fitting, and there's nothing that could make them unique in a life or death situation. They're just people doing a job. And so as soon as they get chased by cannibals, it just becomes a normal cannibal film. And that wacky premise is completely redundant. It's just alliteration. That's the only reason it's called Cannibals and Carpet Fitters, because there's nothing funny about the fact that they're carpet fitters. The fact that they're carpet fitters never matters. I guess one of them gets to use a stapler as a weapon for about 5 seconds. The events would play out exactly the same if it was cannibals and IT support analysts, or cannibals and train guards, or cannibals and admin assistants. They would not be any different. I guess what I'm trying to say is, it's just the most generic plot possible. It's people go to a house with cannibals and get chased by cannibals. So, for a horror comedy, that's pretty weak. There's just no comedic mileage to the premise either. Apart from, haha, they're working class. It doesn't, there's no jokes, there's nothing unique you can do with the fact that they're carpet fitters. It doesn't have a unique selling point. But as I said, it does have a degree of competency that I have grown to appreciate after the last few pieces of shit I've watched. It's in fucking focus. This film feels like effort went into it. I wish that effort was directed into a better idea, but as far as just raw execution goes, this is fine. The performances are fine, the staging of everything is fine, the gore effects are decent, and the deaths, actually, well, that was probably my favourite aspect of the film. The deaths were consistently surprising, both in terms of how people died, when they died, and who died. And it moves at a decent pace, which again, a lot of these cheap, bad horror films don't do, because they think the fact that they're cheap is an excuse for nothing to happen. But this film moved quite quickly, which meant that I was never too bored, even if it was really, really, really vanilla and plain. Apart from one character, the acting's all good. That one character is the cannibal family's mother. How do I explain this? It was like watching a kid in a school play try and play an evil hag.
We know you're in there, gentlemen.
What do you want from us?
We're intending to have you for dinner.
But honestly, I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. It was watchable. This was a watchable, inoffensive film. My standards have fucking plummeted this year.